Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the open eye. Feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me. So alive, make it last forever. Stop in time, yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me move. Can make me move. You can make me move. Can make me.
Come for the trading, but stay for the fun. Happy trading, everyone. My name is Xauusd, and welcome to some live session here with me. And this is the last day, guys, for this week. So let's make it worth it. Let's make it worth it. Hope you're doing well, and that you had a good week so far, and that you are ready to for some trades. Hello, M7. Hello, official. Hello, Maxi. Hello, Nano. Hello, official. Oh, it's official tries. Welcome. Hello. Well, welcome. No, welcome to you, man. All right. Let's see. So we finally had our leg down, and we can see here now that what is happening right now is that we are getting our lower high. So you had your lower low. Now you're creating your lower high. So we need to be ready to sell down from this position. Just gotta figure out like where we can sell from. The first obvious choice would be the fill of this fair value gap, right? If you go here and really look at the 4 hour, we can see, okay, this would be an obvious choice for a sell, right? 4,487. But if you notice it, there's no top wick here on 4,536. Could we come up, retest it, create a double top, and then fall down from it? Could be hourly here. For sure, this is going to be way too risky. Not really do any. You could not really do any risk to reward on this one. If we look here, we can see here we're not even close to the 50% or the 0.6 range level. So for now, I'm not really interested in taking sells. I have to wait for us to come a little bit higher up or show some weakness. Right, 30 minute, you can see here how we strongly pushed from the EMA and now pushing up towards the next value gap. I think this would be 4,495. Also see this is where we broke out last time, where we have a lot of wicks affecting this level, right? So around this. Hello all, hello Anderson. Hey, predictions, will it go up or down? At the moment it's going up and then it will go down. Hello Dillian. Alright. So yeah guys, let's see if we can catch something here. We can catch something here.
Stanley.
Do you have any news? Any news? No, just unemployment claims, and that was pretty weak. Like 1K lower than expected. Anything interesting? We're just in this family gap. What's up, Imran? Posted. No, we did. Ah, kinda did. Almost did. Almost did. We're heading down, I'm presuming. Yep. Yep, we are. We are. Just need to come up and fill some of this family gap. Just coming up to fill some of that family gap. We have two zones here. That is in 4,490 to 4,500. Then we also have this missing top weight here, 4,500. Something like this would be, you know? Not yet in a trade, sir. Not yet in a trade, Andy. Hello, John. So yeah, John, see exactly what I said on the VIP. Exactly what I said on the VIP. We were heading up to the 4-hour family gap. We were just unlucky with these bottom wicks here. I need your playlist, man. Epidemic music, bro. Let's go. I think we'll come back at the 1424 level and we'll put a buy limit. What do you think? I'm having a buy limit at 3,600, bro. and 3,400 and 3,750. Yeah, I'm ready. I am ready. Once we break down. I'm up to 17. Up towards that 100 level again. Oil coming up again. Bitcoin really like that 69, huh? Where could we possibly be heading to if down? 3,400 to 3,750, Imran. No way. Yes way. Why you don't think that's possible? You're probably one of those people who said the same when we were at 5,000. There's no way we're gonna reach 4,100. Guess what? We did. We did. Haha, I really was. Let's see, guys. You must mean 4,424. No. I mean 3,400 to 3,700. We were just almost at 4,424. We came down to 4,413. Hello, boss. How's it going? Going good, ready to attack the market. Let's go. Yo, how's it going, Tabur? How we doing, my friend? Guys, I'm gonna enter here for a buy. Let me know entry. 4,466. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. In at 66. Nice. We're going up. Hopefully. Let's see it. Are we going to see 4,700, 4,800? No, definitely not. We're gonna see 3,400 to 3,700, bro. 750. $4,430 to see price action. 4,030 was down here, my friend. You already created that higher high and then retest high low. All right, guys, let's see here. It won't break our one SNR. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you're wrong. I don't know whether you're wrong or right. It doesn't really matter. We end the trade. You're on the way to fill a fair value gap, my friend. Danny. Is the last wick not a signal of weakness to the upside? It is this beginning of something weak. Yeah, it is, of course. But that doesn't mean we're going down from here. It simply means that somewhere in this family gap up here, it's gonna fail. Most likely, it's gonna fail at 4,500. It's gonna fill the family gap and then break down from there. Create the final leg. And then we're gonna go down to 3,700, 3,400. Or only 4,000, but at least we gotta take out that low at 4,000.
Get shit on, brother.
Breed, thank you for the follow, nice and live stream. And Graham, thank you for the like. I can only play that if it's on epidemic music, my friend. Okay, we are 50 pips away from PB1, guys. Eight minutes until the hourly closure. See? Okay, I'm going to hold you to 3,800. 4,000 you could hold me to, but 3,800, I'm not sure we can go there, but 4,000 at least. Guys, I'm gonna trail the stop loss to just below here to 44, just because we have the EMA and the order block as well. Okay. So it could come down and tap 49 or 47, but it should respect the 15-minute hourly gap. Here comes 4,429. Why do you think that? We already had that. We had 20 here, then we had 29, then we had 37. So the next one would probably be 49 or 52. You can see going up, 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 up. Keep creating higher highs and higher lows, not higher high, not lower lows and lower highs. Let's see, guys. Coming down to my 0.618 level here. See? Okay, we're tapping DMA. See? Tap the 0.618 level right there. That's why I moved the stop loss to 44, guys, just below the EMA. How much do you think it will drop? It will drop to 4,000 or 3,700. It could come down to 3,400, but I'm expecting a lot of support at 3,600. Okay, guys. You could have taken one more layer here, but I guess it was too quick. It came down to my 0.618 level and came also down to 78 level. So that's where I originally wanted to take the trade. But since we already broke here and we created a 15-minute fair value gap, then I entered a little bit late. Then I entered a little bit early. I saw the 15-minute fair value gap, it tapped it, I wanted to get in, but I got spiked up here to 62. And then it still came down to my original entry, so yeah. Got a late entry, but still I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to come up and fill the entire fair value gap, to be honest. You guys, if you are on the stream now and you are coming here to me late, you can still enter. We are still below entry. Our price had to come down to the order block and tap that 0.618 level. I went to P, didn't see you change stop loss. Fuck.
Get shit on, brother.
Dora. Oh, I'm sorry. Heraldas, are you in? Are you in your trade? Thank you for the follow. 4,462, my best. Okay, it's okay, Eamon. It's gonna go all the way. It's gonna fill the entire fair value gap. You're gonna have a wick fill at 79, but we have our TP at 74. Guys, I'm gonna change the TP, right? Just because we already had that bottom wick for the hourly. I'm gonna change it to take out that high, the wick. Okay, so I'm putting 80. Okay, 80. So now your risk to reward is completely the same, right? At 200 pips stop loss here, and your TP here is now gonna be the same. So we're gonna put 82. There we go. Let's see. And now, guys, since we have the bottom wick, you can trail your stop loss to the 46. Okay, trailing the stop loss to 46. Boom. There we go. Where's that guy who said like 30? Where's that guy, bro? Or 30 my ass. Got the bottom wick for the hourly now. Pretty good. Everybody should be in profit now. Not yet, I entered at 66. Okay, but it was at 67 when I asked you. Good price action for New York session, opening from 79 down to 46. Okay, guys, let's see if we can check out the top wick here. Once we get the top wick, we can trail a stop loss and take the partial, okay? Profit, thanks. I layered in 658 and 53 and closed my first entry in B. $58. Oh, 58 and 53. I thought you said 68 and 63. I was like, what? Nice. Good, Maxi. Happy for you, man. Reacting a lot to the midpoint though. Let's see. Tapping the 50 MA again. If we don't take out the midpoint, guys, gonna struggle a little bit. My buy zone has not come up above the stop loss yet, so it's a little bit risky with the if price comes back to 40. But it seems like 15 minutes holding up and the 50 MA is holding up. Showing a lot of rejection wicks, but it's honestly, it's just to throw you off. It's to make you feel like, okay, there's a lot of strength here and price is gonna come down. But it's very safe to say that, you know, we have two fair value gaps above here and we haven't filled any of them. So why would price just start going down now? I mean, if it tapped it and just straight went down, I would understand it, but it came into it twice. I feel like we should come up for at least a wick fill and tap 80 or 85. But my target would be 96, 95. Might take some time. Actually running almost 200 pips, but much respect. They willing to hold and trust their setup. Peace. But be careful for second wave. Sometimes M1 300 to 700 pips can predict this chart. You think we'll get to like 5,500 in a few months again? In a few months, Oscar? Yeah, we could in a few months. But we first have to come down to 3,500 or 3,700. I told you, I'm not buying yet. This is just a scalp for the fair value gap. And if it turns the opposite direction, then we are ready to sell as well. I still wanted to come up and fill this fair value gap. Once we come up to 4,500, then I can start selling again. But if it's showing so much strength here, guys, and it's really, really bearish, you know, then on the 15-minute bearish closure, we can take it again. Just got in. Okay, PH, nice. We're gonna wait for the first 15-minute candle, guys. They're trying to throw you off because you can see here the 30-minute, right, and the 1 hour still very, very bullish, and there are no fair value gap down here below. So there's not really anything stopping us from continuing up and filling the fair value gap, other than, you know, oh, we are in the third wave and we're gonna come down. But I haven't seen the C wave of the wave 2 yet, so I want to see price come up and fill that fair value gap, and then from there I can sell it down in the third and final wave. Hi there, Leon. Leon, we're still in drawdown here, so you can still enter if you want. If price starts to flipping, I can trail my stop loss a little bit more. Lot of stop loss hunting today. We were also in VIP earlier where price did this, and I said to them it's gonna come up to the fair value gap. It did come up to the fair value gap, but unfortunately we hit RB after 100 pips because price just, you know, kept going back and forward, and it's still doing it even though we're in the fair value gap. You just come up and fill it, to be honest. There's not a lot of resistance. It's just so manipulative and so much stop loss hunting. It's crazy. Guys, I'm gonna put my stop loss back to where it was before because they are stop loss hunting. They are really, really stop loss hunting. I'm gonna put it back to 42 again, and then we'll see. If it breaks my 42 level, then I'm out. Then I'm gonna be out because it seems like price is just, you know, stop loss hunting. We did come down to the 0.618 level and the 7.8 level, so we should have all the liquidity we need. We're also 2 hours into the New York session, so there's not really any reason for why we shouldn't blow off the top here and then come down after that. Got a small account. Do you recommend go into buys now? If you can hold the stop loss at 42, bro, then you can. But if you cannot, then don't go in. Don't go in. Be careful, mate. Careful. I do use a big stop loss. I do use big stop loss. We keep tapping the 50-minute fair value gap. We're not taking it out, so that's a good sign. Coming a little bit down again. More stop loss hunting. Price came down to 51. Again, grabbing that liquidity at 52, 51, probably also 49. Hey bro, first time tuning in. How long have you been trading for? Been trading for 14 years, bro, but you cannot really look at what you're seeing here as that experience, because like I'm a long-term trader and a swing trader. I don't trade scalping and intraday trading and everything. But I went live when we were in this 4-hour fair value gap. So what I want right now is I just want price to come up and fill this 4-hour fair value gap for liquidity, and then for the final leg down to 3,800 or 3,900.
Get shit on, brother.
Because I don't believe in the buys at the moment, but this is just short term to sell down, you know. I'm expecting price to come up here to around 80, maybe 90, and then we can sell. Once we sell, we're gonna come down on that leg, right? So that's why I have a quite big stop loss, because I'm thinking that they're doing stop loss hunting again and again and again. So yeah. Thank you for the follow, Noor and Am and Heraldes. We're still waiting here, still holding, guys. I might add a second layer if price comes up and close bullish, but as it looks like now, I don't see it.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey Romeo, nice to live stream. Hope you're doing well. This is the same scenario we had in VIP earlier, guys, where we also won. We had a situation where it was like what was it? We went live here. We had a situation where price was stop loss hunting here. You see here, this week here and this week here, but then eventually it flipped and came up, right? So we got like 100 pips there. And then stop loss hunt again and again. So we hit PE here, and then price came up finally, right? So it's just showing that there's a lot of liquidity here. There's a lot of liquidity here, and we're keeping tapping it. But as you can see here, we're still holding below, above that 0.618 level. You see that? You see here, price came down, tapped into that 0.618 level and this 0.78 level, but then it retraced up, and now you're respecting the 0.3 level. So honestly, I don't think we can come down and break 45, but you know, we are in the middle of the New York session. Stock market has opened 1.5 hours ago. So there might be some market makers who want to take price down. Let's see. I honestly still believe we can come up and fill some of this fair value gap, because you can see here we got 1, 2, 3, right? We got 3 fair value gaps on top, and we only came into the 50% of the first one, and then we stopped even before filling it. If you wanted to fill it, right, you will come up here to 80. You even tap 79. So you're respecting the full fill of the fair value gap, but honestly, the most liquidity is lying here at 84 and here at 88. So I don't see why we would come down before filling at least 50% of it. But yeah, let's see. We're here.
Get shit on, brother.
Never back down. Never what? Thank you for the follow. Still grateful. Romeo, Nutfield, Amax. Last 4 minutes of the first 15. Correct. How's your day been so far, bro? Been good, man. It's been good. We had a VIP trade earlier. We tried to come into this family gap. It happened. Now we're trying to continue into this family gap before we're gonna sell down. But yeah, I'm feeling good, man. What up, my brother from another mother? Good to see you, and thanks again for your support yesterday. Of course, Fancy. Are we selling now? We are currently in a buy, bro, but we are buying up to sell down. I'm not expecting this to be a huge buy or anything like that, but I just simply want price to come a little bit up, you know? Because I see price come down, but I don't see price just come down here, because you have so much of the family gap and you haven't retested the previous high here. See, this is where you broke down 91, right? 91, 89, right? There's no reason for us to not come up and fill that. It doesn't make sense that price is just gonna go down here, because then everybody can just sell, and you know, everybody's just gonna make money. No, of course they want to grab some of that liquidity. That's also why you see these spikes here. You're not seeing this because this is strength in buyers. Sorry, in sellers. This is not because this is a huge resistance. Not resistance. It's simply just people like trying to buy up into the family gap, and then they get stopped because, you know, they want to grab liquidity. They want to hit stop losses, then they want to stop loss hunt. So it's not because there's good resistance support here. It's just a waiting zone for it to suddenly go up and fill that family gap and then go down. That's why we also have to be quick when we want to sell it down, guys. I'm expecting price to come somewhere between 80 and 90. So I think what I will do is I will enter for a sell around this area and then put stop loss above here, I guess. But we have to see. Depends on the wick, right? I thought I was late, but I just entered at 53. Yeah, you're not late at all, Anderson. You got a much better entry than me. Much better entry than me, bro. Still holding above 50. Closed bearish, but didn't close bearish below 50. I mean 15 minute candle did close bearish, but it didn't close bearish below 50. And still respecting the EMAs. You're not late at all. You're not late at all. If you guys entered just now, like, you have a much better entry than me. Take a look at this indicator, big bubbles, big order bubbles by IQ. I will write it down and check it out later. Big bubble, big bubble. Big order bubbles by IQ. Alright. Check it out later. Okay, guys, let's see. We can, if we have our bottom wick now, we can move up. You can see they're clearly trapping sellers and buyers on both sides. But yeah, I'm expecting something like this. Something like this. Let's see. Tapping 50 again. A lot of stop loss hunting here. Dun, 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 dun. Notice how this week just came down here. Took that stop loss right there. See? Just gonna grab some more liquidity, hit 49, 48, 47. Think we need another dance? There's no need for dance, bro. No need for dance, bro. They're trapping people to both sides. We're sticking to the analysis. We're sticking to the analysis.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, Spoolem. Thank you so much for the follow. Spoomelembede. Sorry, I cannot pronounce it. We're currently in a buy, bro. We're a little bit in drawdown here. Price is taking stop losses to both sides. First took stop loss to the upside, then it took stop loss to the downside, and now we're just holding a little bit firmly above 50. Just waiting. Bam, 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 bam. Just got back from school. Nice, Coco. You can enter now. Got a much better entry. You can see how price is holding up with the 9 EMA. 9 SMA. Move point, move point, point. Move point.
Burn it down to the ashes.
Okay, guys. For people who entered at 53, 55, 56, you are almost in profit here. Still struggling a little bit with the 62. See if the 9 EMA can hold us up. Yeah, as you can see here, we had a higher high, higher low, higher high, and now we are currently in the middle of creating a higher low. Then we can move up higher high, right? That's why I am not really worried. Because 50 is acting as the psychology level. You might sweep 49, 46, 48, 49. Again and again and again. It's okay. Come on, Goldie. We really want to get in for that sell, but you need to come a little bit up in that fair value gap. I'm sorry to say it. Sorry, I don't want to be annoying, but gotta come a little bit up in that fair value gap. Not gonna sell here, bro. Keep coming back to that auto block, huh? You keep coming back to that auto block. Do you still have binary trading, sir? Not at the moment, not at the moment. Let's see what Goldie has for us today. Let's see, Arnoldson. Last 7 minutes? Last 7 minutes of what? Before you said last 4 minutes of the 15. Well, what is it you're waiting for, Angel? The new session has started. Stock market open has happened. There's nothing to wait for. I'm not waiting for any specific candle. Just seeing if we can hold up the order block, 9 EMA, and if we can respect 40. Guys, this is what we call a higher high, higher low, higher high, and now you're creating the higher low, right? Which means the higher high will be next. Once the higher high fails, we take profit and we get in for sales. Goldie has been very annoying here the past few days. There's so much stop loss hunting. It's insane. So much stop loss hunting. Give me that 72, 78, 82. Guys, if you first entered now, you have a much better entry than me. Much better entry than me. I'm gonna buy to go up, fill some of that fair value gap, then sell down, okay? Just a scalp or intraday trading or day trading. Come up, grab the swing trade for the sell. Not looking good in the 3-minute chart. I don't care about the 3-minute chart, bro. I don't care about the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 3 minute, the 10 minute, 10 minute, 12 minute. It's all noise. It's all noise, bro. 15-minute minimum. 15 and 30 minute is acceptable. 1 hour, 4 hour is better. Daily and weekly, perfect. I'm only doing this because I have to be live with you guys for 2-3 hours. And if I was live with you 24/7, we would take swing trades and we would take long term, guys. We will take it together. But not gonna see that. It's not gonna happen on Twitch. Because every time we trade, we always trade after the move has already happened, or some of the move has already happened, or we're trading in between before the big move is gonna happen. But I cannot trade it, you know, doing New York section or stock market open anymore because we have light switch. We have a new time, summertime. So the market moved 1 hour. So now I'm instead of going live at New York session open, stock market open, now I'm going live 1 hour later. It is what it is. I'm not gonna change my time because of summertime. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are, summertime? Just gonna fight really, really hard. On the apple, and then we're gonna enter some consolidation. Okay, guys. 2 minutes until the 15-minute closure. Let's see if we can close doji here. So change my alarms to 10, bet. Or I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you that it's 1 hour later. 1 hour later because of summertime. But it will change back, you know? In April it will change back, isn't it? Guys, in April we have another time switch. I think this is just a midterm, something like that. Change back in April. Guys, do you hear this music?
Get shit on, brother.
Hello, Jackie. Thank you so much for the follow. Nice in the live stream. Hope you're doing well. We're currently in a buy. We're a little bit in drawdown here. People have entered various different places because some people came in late. So you are also late here, so you can also enter if you want. Not financial advice or anything like that. We are currently in the middle of creating a higher low here on the 15. So we created a higher high, higher low, now a higher high, and then this is the higher low. And we have to see if 40 is going to hold and if we're going to come a little bit up to this family gap to sell it down. That was a long bearish candle, but this candle was very small. Let's see here. Let's see if we can hold it, guys. If we come down and hit stop loss, well, then the leg has started. And then, unfortunately, I'm not going to catch the sell. But what I want to see is I want to see price come a little bit up into this family gap, fill some of those family gaps there, maybe touch the 50%, the 0.618 level, and then we can sell it down. Not really convinced that we're just gonna go straight down. What is the title of this song? I don't know. Epidemic music. It's called Papi Jumbo Lord Instrumental, I guess. Papi. All right, let's see. We got a bottom wake here. See if we can flip it and get a top wake. Okay, our buy zone is coming closer to our stop loss now. That's good. Good. Might have more influence now. The buy zone. We got another one here, 47. Okay, guys, we are at 43. See? Gonna hit stop loss. And we hit stop loss. We're out. That's it. So, it's still bearish. It's still bearish. Still bearish. I don't understand why we are not coming up to the top of this fair value gap where we had the previous breakout here. I would prefer, I want to get in for sales, but I would prefer something like this, to be honest. Just sell here. This seems so Seems so easy, right? If people are, everybody's gonna get in for sells here now, people are gonna make a shit ton of money, right? Seems too easy. We came really close to the buy zone. The buy zone was really, really close to the stop loss. So if the buy zone was coming above the stop loss, then we would have been. So yeah, I guess I have to wait for the sell. Cannot really buy this. Too much bearish pressure going on. I'm gonna wait for the sell. Wait for the sell. And of course, if we take out this low here, then we're gonna take the. Then we have to take the sell below the buy zone. We out stop loss hits. Correct. Correct. I wanted to take a sell with you guys, but just can't take it here. It doesn't make sense. Can't take it here. But Arnoldson, what can I do? Told you, be careful, second wave, if more 4,430 is a bonus, will not break 4,300. Tanya, we haven't retested the top of the range, you know? We haven't retested here, bro. You can see here, you broke this low, right? You created a lower low. What you need now is a higher low. Sorry, a lower high. A lower high. And that lower high is currently here at 75. We did not touch the previous break. And normally what price will do, price will come up and retest where you broke out. So you broke out here around 93, 84. Once you come up here, retest it, then you can get in for sells and sell it down. But if you're just selling here in this range bullshit here, like, just gamble, man. Just gamble. Yeah. Whatever. See? Bro, if you hit the first TP, it only would continue upwards and create an uptrend. No, it would not. Why would it do that? Why would it do that? If you break here at 89, if you break here at 96, then you would create an uptrend. But to come up here for a top wick, to then go down, that's not an uptrend. We're just waiting, guys. We're just waiting. Simply waiting for another opportunity. I still believe this is gonna come up and fill the family gap, but you want to sell here? You just sell, guys. It's up to you, man. It's up to you. I'm gonna wait for the family gap to be filled. Might get a better entry though. Come down and grab some liquidity here. You can come down and grab some liquidity here, guys. Then we might be able to enter again. It's going to 1 hour doji at 4,430, but need to wait for 1 hour candle another 30 minutes. Also, it doesn't look bearish, guys. I'm sorry to say it, but it doesn't look bearish. You created a lower low, but then you created a higher high, and now you're currently creating a higher low. So it's just a top wick coming down to grab the bottom wick of this range. Not that is that bearish. Well, you're fighting resistance right now, that's why, and it's one of the biggest resistance if you look at the weekly chart. If it breaks the support, it goes down more. Because, oh my god, guys. I have been sitting here for weeks and saying to you that we're going to 3,500 to 3,900. That is my target. Yes, that is my target. I want that leg down. I want the C wave to be complete. We're currently in a week-off wave, and we're currently in the wave 5, and we're creating the ABC wave. What we had was an AB wave that came up. Now we're currently waiting for that C wave, but in order for that C wave to start, I need to see liquidity being taken, okay? If I don't see liquidity being taken, I'm not gonna sell, all right? And that liquidity is lying somewhere here, because obviously if everybody's just selling here, it's gonna be too easy for people, right? You just sell here, you sell here. Of course, once you come down here, it's gonna go up again because they're stop loss hunting. It's just stop loss hunting. It's just a range, guys. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't matter. So once you come up here, grab some liquidity, then the C wave can start, and then the final wave can come down, break that low, and come into that 0.618 level, then 0.5 level, and 0.3 level. You can see somewhere between this level, right? This is your buy zone. That's where you can buy long-term, holding 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, okay? Oil is still going up. DXY is still going up. Silver is still going down. Gold is still going down. But what we had here was a consolidation, and then you broke the high, you got a higher high, and now you're getting a higher low on the lower time. Just simply waiting for price to come up, fill some of that fair value gap, and we can sell, okay? Right, how much? Only if the war continues, bro, we are going there, and there are already talks about PR. You do you, bro. You do you, man. You do you. Once we come down here, grab some liquidity, guys. I'm gonna get in one more time. Get in one. And we're coming down into that 3.618 level and 0.78 level. Either the next hourly will come down, grab some liquidity down here below, or it will stop here and start creating a higher low. See you next week. See you next week. Are you leaving now? I'm not leaving now, bro. Ask ChatGPT. Okay. Good luck, bro. Ask ChatGPT. You're asking an AI for advice. Don't you know the reason why this whole shit is going on is like because of the AI bubble, and you want to ask an AI? Good job, man. There's no reason for this. There's no reason for this. My analysis is completely correct, and it's been correct all week and all last week. You can watch the VIP. We sold from 5,200. We have been doing it all the time, all the way down. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I know it's gonna come down to my 3,600. 3,600 to 3,900. We need one more leg down. We need the final leg down. There you go. There you can see it. Okay. I said here 5,227. TP1 5,000. TP2 4,800. TP3 4,500. TP4 4,200. TP5 3,900. Let's forward. Let's forward. Let's forward. Okay, let's forward. Let's forward. Okay, let's forward. Let's forward. Here. TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4 smashed. Boom. All TP5 smashed. TP1, TP2, TP3, TP4 smashed. Boom. I've been in the sell all the way from 5,227. You got nothing on me. I'm just waiting for this higher low to then come up into the fair value gap. Then I can sell down for the final leg down, the C wave. in the wave 5. All right. So I'm going to buy in this zone, or I'm going to wait for liquidity. All right. Let's see. Nice trade yesterday, brother. All TBs hit. Thank you, mummies. There's just new people coming in here now, and they think I'm the worst trader ever, or like I'm a newbie trader or something like that. See? Waiting, guys. I'm waiting for this 50-minute closure. Then we'll see.
Get shit on, brother.
Hey, thank you for the follow, Obi. Nice in live stream.
Get shit on, brother.
MK, thank you for the follow. Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a buy here. Gonna take a buy here. Gonna take a buy here. Alright, let me know entry. This is the second attempt here. Second attempt. First trade. Lost. Trade 1. Lost. Trade 2. Currently in. So, gotta make that back, guys. Gonna make it back. Let me know entry, guys. No entry. I'm down to 36. This time we need to have that liquidity below here. You got the bottom wick there. You already grabbed that liquidity. You took liquidity there, there, and there. Could come up from there. You also tapped into the 0.618 level. So I'm gonna put the stop loss below. Okay. So guys, I'm expecting it to come all the way up, fill the fair value gap, okay? Because everybody's getting in for sales now, so retailers are getting trapped right now. I can't believe we also got trapped before. I normally don't do that, but it is what it is, okay? 520, okay? I'm expecting price to come a little bit up here, grab some of that liquidity, and then we can sell it down, okay? If you don't want to take the trade because you are like, it's all bearish, it's going down, it's up to you. This one is 20. This one is 20. Gonna put it below. So that bottom wick, if price comes down to grab that liquidity, we are out. That's our invalidation, okay? That's our invalidation. So 200 pips, and your TP is gonna be 250 pips. That's gonna be TP1, right? So we gotta have that wick fill. That wick fill is gonna come up here and tap that order block, okay? So 65 at least. 65 at least. But we tapped into the 0.618 level. So it should be a quick move up through the fair value gap, because now all the sellers are in. So they're gonna hit their stop losses now. Alright. Let me know your entry, guys. Let me know your entry. And if you don't trust me, it's totally fine. I've been trading for 14 years. I've seen everything. You will always have people coming in and telling you what to do. Stop loss at 33 is okay? No, definitely not, bro. You can come down and grab liquidity at 27, even 23. Okay. I said stop loss at 33. All right, bro. That's on you, man. All right. Remember, guys, at TV1 we're gonna trail the stop loss. The reason why I cannot trail the stop loss before is because if I do that, we might come down and hit B, and then you will not get your pips back from the first trade. Okay. 40, my entry. Nice, Donaldson. Let's go. Let's come up and fill that family gap, guys. Revenge trading? Revenge trading. Why is it called revenge trading? Just the second attempt. I only took 2 trades today. Just because you hit stop loss doesn't mean the idea is bad. It just came down for a little bit more liquidity. You know, my stop loss was 42, right? And price came down and hit 36. I missed it by 60 pips. Because I did not expect price to come down again and tap all this consolidation. Because we already created that higher high, so I was expecting a higher low. But I guess we had to come a little bit higher up. We had to come a little bit lower down, sorry. Lower down. Alright, guys, let's see. We're moving 30 pips so far. A little bit back and forward here. Also, usually what happens like during these sessions here is that once you have your high, you're gonna have like some kind of sweep, right? So you created this high here at 4 p.m. You created this high here at 3:30. This one is like 1.5 hours in, and this one is 2 hours in. So a sweep above here would also make sense, you know? A sweep above the New York high, the London high, makes sense. But yeah, once we're in the family gap, we're gonna be very cautious with the buys, guys, because then we have to prepare for sell. Okay? But it could overextend. Are you buying or selling? I'm buying up to sell down, bro. I'm buying up to the family gap to sell it down. Do we see if price came down to my buy zone again? It did. Of course, I should just have placed my stop loss below the buy zone. Ah, so stupid. Guys, we should have placed the stop loss just below the buy zone. I told you, like, once the buy zone is at my stop loss, then it's gonna be fine, but it took too much time to come up there. We needed more consolidation. Uh, 40 entry and 20 stop loss. Yeah, correct. 200 pips. And your TB is going to be 250 pips, and it's going to be 500 pips. Risk to reward is always bigger than the stop loss, bro. Okay, guys, we're moving 50 pips. But yeah, you see, it came down to the 0.618 level, and now you're creating that high low. I was just waiting for high low, or just expecting it to be here. Didn't expect it to come all the way here. But you have a higher high, so now you're creating a high low. Then you get that higher high, and then you fail that higher high, and you come down. Gotta go up in order for you to go down. Everything that goes up must eventually come down. Everything that goes down must eventually goes up. Anderson, let's get this, bro. Let's get this so we can get in for the sells, right? We don't want to sit in buys at these levels here. We don't want it. We want to get the sells. Thora, are you still here, bro? Thora, are you still here? Guys, we're moving 60 pips. So far, so good. There's only one problem, and that is the 9 EMA at 52. But that's the only thing. That's the only thing. I joined right now as you took the trade, so I'm taking the one trade with you today. Amazing, Seeking. Let's hope you make some trade. You make some profit. I ride late. I make a buy limit or a buy live. Oh, Mugi, we're in a buy here from 40. Best scenario, guys, would come up to sweep that 4,500, because then all the sellers are gonna be out, and then they enter for buys, and then, you know, look. I think you still got some chances to buy now. I don't want more buys, Annals. I just want to finish this buy and then I will sell. Our target is gonna be 3,600 to 4,000, so I really want to get in for the sells, man. But it's just to get in for sells here is just stupid, because you don't have liquidity yet. You haven't even taken out the New York high. down to 34. That means I can enter for a second layer if it come down to 28. Are you going with buy limit or market execution buy? I bought at the 4,040 with market execution, bro. I bought with market execution. If you didn't watch me yesterday, guys, or the day before that, we hit all the cheap. Just today, because we are going with a little bit of buys, sell down. We're struggling a little bit. But yeah, I could just have sold here, but it's just like where to put the stop loss, right? Because there's a 4-hour fair value gap just above you, right? It's if I sold here, for example, at 44, right? Like even stop loss would hit at 79, right? So for me, I need to see some more liquidity so I can have a proper stop loss. Trump is speaking now? Your trap. Yep. Stop loss funding. Yep. I know buys today, only looking for sell from top wicks. Yeah, I wanna sell again, bro. I wanna sell as well. But if you sell here, let me show you. Okay. If you sell here, let's say you sell here, right? Where are you gonna put your stop loss? You're gonna put your stop loss in this fair value gap. You're gonna put it above this missing top wick. You're gonna put it above this structure. you're gonna put it above this top wick? Like, where you gonna sell from, bro? Like, I don't see a possible setup for a. I see that if we come up, we take out the New York high, and we come up here to create some consolidation, and then we fly down. Then this could be a very, very nice sell. But selling from down here, hell no. I think more than enough. Nice to meet you. Sorry if I do anything wrong. You haven't done anything wrong. Hopefully one hits your stop loss. I don't think I'm gonna hit my stop loss. We hit the first stop loss because we came down to tap 30 as well. We came down to the same place where we were earlier. This when New York when the New York session started here. I don't understand why we should do that, because we need to create a higher low, but the higher low shouldn't go that low down. I don't understand why it would come down there unless it's just stop loss hunting, right? Because you should come up from where you broke down. This is your break from the structure here of 4,500. Normally the market will always come back and trace into that, and then makes resistance act as support, or support act as resistance. So in this case, it's your support. So then when price comes down here, it would act as support. But now since we broke that support, we should come up and act as a resistance. That's what I'm saying. It's just, this is, for me, this is just stop loss hunting. This is very odd that it has to come back down here to where we were buying from the AP station. Like, we should be up in this family gap so we can sell it down. We cannot sell it down from here. It seems no use. It doesn't make sense. So now that we have liquidity here at 26, at 34, at 33, now it should be enough to come up and hit those targets. Crazy. I'm not gonna sell here, guys. Sorry, I'm just not gonna sell. I won't sell at the bottom. I sell high, I buy low. Okay, that's what I do. You can see here, buy, 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 boom, sell, 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 sell. Okay. I should come up there now. We fly now, hopefully. Hopefully we're gonna. I've been waiting so much for this sell. It takes forever. There's stop loss hunting all across the markets. Yeah, I agree. So it didn't tap 26, but it tapped 26.2. I was about to put a signal there here, but it's too late now. Too late now. Should I entry with the stop loss at 4,430, or is it bad? My stop loss is 4,420, bro. I cannot guide you on 4,430 because I see nothing at 4,430. I was shocked because at least I had my stop loss down for because my day reversed. Okay, guys, we're almost at entry again. I hope you're okay. Are you okay? You okay, guys? We should expect a move up here now. I don't want to put the TP now at the 70 or 80 because it's very bearish for some reason. I don't know why they're like trying to sell this when it's literally, we haven't filled the fair gap. It doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. The market makers can do whatever they want. So my TP will be here at right before we tap those top wicks, right? So instead of 65, I'm gonna put 63. Okay, I'm gonna put 63. Okay, because it's for some reason they're really trying to hunt this down, and we already grabbed that liquidity below those 2 weeks and this week, and it should be enough. But they also somehow managed to come down and take liquidity here. So yeah. But we should come up now. We should come up now. Miss another layer. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I wanted to buy at 26, but we tapped 26.2. Let's see. Now we're starting to get in profit, guys. But Sanya, can you explain to me
Get
why
shit
do you
on,
see
brother.
this as bearish? I don't understand. Why do you see this as bearish? You got a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then what should follow next would be a higher low. But instead you stop loss hunt, and then you got a higher high. But you didn't get a lower low. You got an equal low, or you got, I mean, you got an equal low in terms of the wick, but candle wise you haven't even gotten an equal low. Just got a higher low here. Take another top wick. Yeah, I think it will take out the top. I think it will come up to 80, but we need to be very, very safe with our TP, because that order block there, that's a little bit annoying. That's a little bit annoying. We'll see. Yo, bro, you're online, and my FUP notice did not fucking notice. How are you, bro? I'm doing well, man. We're in a buy, bro. If you want to buy with me, you can buy now. We're trying to take it up to sell down. I want to get in for sells up here, but price is just moving very slow, and it's stop loss hunting, and it's been all over the place. But let's see. That's a very good rejection from that 26 level. Beautiful. Got stopped at BE. BE. I haven't failed stop loss at all. Go long? Yeah, we are long. We're long. We're long tourism. I took a second buy at 28. Oh, nice, Anderson. Calling it a night. Good luck the rest of the stream. All right, see you, Henry, bro. But we didn't move stop loss. I don't know why you hit B. We didn't trail stop loss at all. Weird. I'm not gonna trail stop loss, guys, before we at least get 100 pips. I traded my stop because I didn't like the PA. Point of interest or what? Or what? What do you mean with what, the price action? Okay. Price action. Choppy market, 0 cents to put a stop loss, in my opinion. You shouldn't put stop loss, but we have to, right? Because there are people here with low accounts. But yeah, if you sell, no matter where you sell between now and 4,700, you're gonna make money eventually, because it's gonna come down. Buys are really risky, but gotta buy up to sell down. We cannot just sell from here, bro. We cannot. Of course I'm scared. What are you scared about, bro? You shouldn't put emotion into trading. I have zero emotion when I trade. But when I'm live here on Twitch, of course I'm gonna react, because I don't want people to lose money. When they lose money, they hit a stop loss. it hurts me. That's why it's like sometimes I'm like, why is it doing it? I don't understand. No, but when I'm trading myself, I'm looking, okay, went target, cool. Okay, it hit my stop loss, cool. Oh, it went to this high. Oh, cool. It went to family. Okay, cool. Like, I don't care. It's just a job for me. I love it, but it's just a job. Problem is US 10 yield oil and DXY. Done, Tommy. Problem is that it's looking absolutely beautiful for this. Right there. Currently on your way down like this. Boop, boop, boop. You come into this zone. That means boop, boop, boop. You're coming into this zone. And then you're gonna break out. And then gold is gonna break down. Then yield. Also looking very fabulous. Down into this fabulous gap. Boom. Gold goes up. And then and break out. Everything is aligned, my friend. Everything is aligned. Everything makes sense. Everything is beautiful. I want DXY to break out, and I want oil to break out, and I want 10-year yield to break out later today. But first, we gotta come up into our family gap, guys. Right? What the fuck is this? Why did this come? I didn't draw this. Did I draw it? I was trying to go back to find out where I draw this, but in there. Okay, cool. All right, let's see, guys. Let's see. 15 did close bullish, but now it's hunting liquidity again. There's literally only two things that can happen. No need to be scared. Plan. Yes. Either you're going to hit stop loss or you're going to hit TP. Best. If I was as scared as you, I wouldn't have made a buy. Already secured it. Great. For past few days, all movement happening in last 4-hour candle. Yeah. You're right, mommy. This city consolidation and then suddenly the break. Choppy market. Put your sell stop below the previous extreme wick. Yeah, that also seems to work. If you put your sell stop here, probably you can enter with the sell as well. Price coming down, here hunting more stop losses again, but notice there's no top wick, guys. There's no top wick, so at any point it can just flip up. Look at that stop loss hunting. All right, guys, I will enter for a second layer. So we got it, both of us. So now we all have it. We all have it, okay? Gonna enter here at 29. I didn't get 26 though, but I got 29. All right, let's see. Oh, and we're gonna have a stop loss just down here, both of them. So final stop loss, guys, 17, both trades. And you know how I trade. When price comes up again, we're gonna close this one, and then we have our good entry here. Okay, we have our two trades, one and 29 and 40. Stop loss is 17. If price comes down and invalidates that, I'm out of the trades. And honestly, I think then we're done, because then we hit too much stop loss today. Okay, let's see here, guys. survive here. Came down to 21. What is 9 plus 10? 21. 21. One is gonna be that we talked about 65, and TP2 is gonna be that 90 there. Right? So this was your trade 2. Here. Okay. This one is your so now my invalidation point will be to come down below these wicks here, because then you're breaking the support, and then you're coming down further. So that's gonna be my invalidation. I put this a little bit more tight so it's looking a little bit better. There, now it's not feeling so like that. Beautiful. That's gonna be the same one, right? 520. Great. So these are the 2 trades, guys. Invalidation is gonna be below here. If it takes us out, it's gonna go down. And yeah, without liquidity, but whatever. It is what it is. I have 2 trades. No backing out. Never back down. Never whoop. The whole week we have been winning trades, but today has been a little bit difficult. So let's see, guys. So those are my trades. What is your second entry, Arnoldson? You said 28, right? 28. It hit my second stop loss. What is your second stop loss? The first stop loss we had was 20. So no, you didn't. You hit 21.42. So that's a lie. And I trailed my stop loss to 17. So even here, though you hit 20, you would have not hit your stop loss. If you take your trade on your own, that's your own. My invalidation is if you break those levels. 20, that's not true, bro. It hit 21.62. You can clearly see it here. Otherwise, you need a new broker. If your spread is 1.6, then you need a new broker. 1.6. All right, guys, let's see. Right there. Gonna hit it. 17 is right here, guys. See? It tapped 17.9. 17.9. I'm telling you, they're stop loss hunting today. Yep, they are. They are. I have 0.9 pips left. 0.9 pips. There we go. It's going down, guys. It's going down. I lost today. So they went down without liquidity. There's plenty of liquidity up here. Today is not my day. I lost 2 trades. Liquidity is lined up here. I'm out. Insane. Guess we gotta enter for the sells. Please. Yeah. Today is not my day, Anderson. He literally went down without liquidity. Normally price comes up and retest here. This one, how much did we come up in the travel activity? Here we came up to oops. Came up to 0.618 low. Pretty spot on. Now we're going down. Yep, we are in. And without us, so that's amazing. Love it. So guys, if you lost, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, but there's nothing I can do. Not my day. I'm in a sell, bro. Nice aim run. I'm also in sells. I'm in sells from 5,200, 5,000, 4,900, 4,812, 4,650, and 4,566. 4,414 and 4,395 and 4,106. Let's see, guys, if we can get in. We can still get in. Price came down, grab liquidity. So if we close below here, we are for sure bearish. But if price comes back up again, it's just hunting liquidity. We gotta wait. We gotta see where this candle closes. Now my buy zone went down to so guys, I'm waiting to take a sell, but I need price to I need the candle to close first. We're not just entering randomly. Okay. Don't want to chase the market. We don't want to chase the market. Big one, yeah, trade. Sadly, yeah. I just don't understand why we didn't come up that previous. Let's see where this 15 is gonna close. If it's gonna close below 4,000, 3,000, 4,400, or if it's gonna close above. You said yourself, bro, you said yourself 4,412, 4,420, but it went down to 4,387, so even you were not right. But we need to wait for this 15 to close, guys. Once it closes, we can see where we can enter from. Did we break out here from DXY? Not yet. We're not there yet, but if we can break out here, that's gonna be huge for gold. I'm just glad that I have my silver trade from 74. It'd be crazy when it comes down. So guys, the fifth wave the C wave have started. So we just finished the fourth wave. Okay. The fourth wave, and now we're starting the fifth wave. We got our A. We're gonna have a B, and we're gonna have a C. Fifth wave has started. Hopefully we can hit 3,700. Today we might be able to come down to 4,002. Unless it's gonna go down for the rest of it. We'll see. Actually we did it at 5 p.m. today. which is normally where you would just continue, and then it will be Friday, and Friday will continue, and then Friday will find some kind of bottom, and then either Friday we're gonna find that support at 3,400, 3,700, 3,900, depending on how wild this is gonna be, and then Monday morning it will start going up, right? And that's when you can look for 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Yeah, I'm gonna get in for the sells, guys. I'm gonna get in for the sells. I'm just waiting to see where we can get in. There's a 30-minute fairly gap up here. There is a missing top wick up here. Keep that in mind, and I will see how big this fairly gap is going to be.